Hi, this is Pastor Vince Rizzo, and I want to welcome you to the Coaches Toolbox. This is going to be lesson 1 of 10, and it's going to be about what your client needs to do before your first coaching session. So this is the lesson plan. This is the breakdown of the 10 different lessons that we're going to be going through, and I've broken them down into individual videos. And you want to see that I'm going to be talking about business coaching, but really you can use this for ministry. So you'll see how you can apply that to whatever it is, whatever type of person is that you're coaching, whether it's an individual, if it's a business, if it's a ministry. But basically this is going to be focusing on business or ministry, but a lot of these other things do still apply. So the first one's going to be about what your client really needs to do before your first coaching session. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. The next one will be preparing for the first coaching session, mentally going through the motions to prepare for it. Number 3 is the first coaching session itself and about creating an individualized coaching plan. Number 4 will be how to run an effective coaching session, really about how that session should be going. Number 5 is how to do an SWOT analysis, and you'll learn more about that when we get to that one. Root cause analysis, the asking why we're asking questions. Number 7, the power of high impact questions. Number 8, the tips for helping clients set priorities and create action plans. Number 9, tips for taking action and how you can help your coaching clients succeed. And then lastly, after the coaching ends and maintaining momentum with your clients. So the first step in our lesson today is going to be about gathering information from your client. And to make the most out of your coaching sessions with clients, it's really important for them to perform a real honest self-assessment before they can even have their first session. They just can't walk in empty-handed, or you're going to be wasting a lot of time with a lot of basic questions. So this is a bit of homework that they need to do in advance in order to do a self-assessment. They really need to ask themselves some questions about their business or their ministry, their abilities, and about the coaching session itself, so they understand what coaching is versus counseling or therapy. So in self-assessment, we're going to be assessing the client's goals. What are their goals? What is it that they're wanting to accomplish? We'll be assessing the challenges, what's keeping them from accomplishing what it is that they want to accomplish. And then their strengths and weaknesses. What are they really good at and what are they struggling at? We're going to, assess those different things so that we can better assist them. So first off, with goals, your clients really need to define their goals, both personal and professional and or ministry. What do they expect to walk away with from the session? And once goals are defined, you can then create a clear expectation so that they can move forward and you can determine the best ways that you can help them. In challenges, if a client comes to you for coaching, there's likely some obstacle that they're trying to overcome. And in coaching, we call that the gap. Their assessment needs to clearly identify that obstacle that's holding them back so that you both know what to focus on. If the obstacle isn't obvious at first, don't worry about it because you're going to be able to help them identify this in some of your sessions. Strengths and weaknesses. Your client should really think about and identify their strengths. We all have something that we're really good at, so they should identify their strengths. And so what do they have going for them right now? What areas of their business or ministry are really going well? And what are they particularly skilled at? And they should explain what kind of progress they've been making against the current goals and obstacles. So maybe they have some goals, but are they falling short or are they meeting those goals? Likewise, clients need to present to you the weaknesses in themselves. That might not be very easy, but they need to present to you their weaknesses in themselves and their business. Identifying areas where they're struggling or have failed in the past is going to really give you a clear picture of where to focus your attention. Where there's a skill lacking or an overwhelming obstacle, it could mean a need to improve or a reason to shift direction. How to move forward. Ask your client to brainstorm several ideas or identify one central idea they have for going forward. They will then bounce this idea off of you in your sessions, and you'll use your expertise and your skills as a coach and experience to help them decide whether it's an appropriate choice or not. Sure, you'll brainstorm more ideas during your sessions, but getting your client's thought processes started will make your time together much more productive. Learning style. Your clients really need to think about what kind of learning style they prefer. They should tell you what they expect out of each session, including how they like to conduct the sessions and the amount of structure they prefer and how much outside work they're willing or maybe even able to do, being they're in business or ministry full time. They may have time constraints, so we want to deal with all that. Questions. If your client has questions pertaining to their business or your coaching sessions, they should prepare these before the first session. A real good idea is to have them think about the top 3 questions so that you can address the most important issues first. In addition to the self-assessment, your coaching clients also need to give you a brief overview of their business. This should include their target market. Who are they trying to reach? If it's in ministry, is it youth ministry? If it's in business, what target are they trying to market? Who are their competitors? Who else are doing the same thing that they're doing, that are competing against them? Their business's unique selling proposition. What makes them unique? What makes them stand out? You want to know about the data, about the revenue. How much are they bringing in this year compared to last year and in other years? Cost. What is it costing them to do business? And what are the costs rising? What are the struggles with that? The number of employees that they have, and so on. So you need to know all of these before you can really help them. And spending time on details like these in your first session is not really good use of your time together. So it's better to go ahead and get them to fill these things out so that you can review them and you've got something to work with. And at your initial pre-coaching session or initial contact you have with the client, give them a self-assessment and the business overview worksheets and ask them to fill them out before you meet. Ask them to submit the worksheets to you before the first session so that you have the time to review this information. And we do have these forms available. Even though they may be eager to start soon, give your clients plenty of time to think through the questions on the pre-session worksheets. This initial self-investment gives you the basic information you need in an organized format. Then you're going to be able to go in and review it and get straight to the business of coaching. So that's it for this lesson. Next time we're going to be talking about preparing for the first coaching session. That'll be lesson number 2. And in that, we're going to be dealing with the information you need from clients, expectations for the sessions, and anticipate questions. And most importantly, getting into the zone, getting yourself prepared mentally so that you can totally focus and totally listen and be in the moment with your client so that you can get them the results that they desire. If you'd like some more information about this ministry or to sign up for my next 10-week life breakthrough coach training or marriage coach program, just visit www.biblicallifecoachtraining.com. God bless. Have a great day.